Now let's jump into what is the role of your stem cells in your body. Let's fast forward 20 years. Thousands of studies have been done, so I can summarize what your stem cells are doing in your body in this very simple animation. Anytime you have an injury, this was done with heart attack, but you will see the same thing for a stroke, for a burn to the skin, a wound to the skin, a bone fracture, essentially any kind of injury. The affected tissue will release compounds that you can pick up in the blood within 6 to 12 hours after the injury. These compounds are today very well known. GCSF, granulocyte colony stimulating factor, interleukin-8, stem cell factor. They will travel everywhere in the body. When they reach the bone marrow, they will trigger the release of stem cells from the bone marrow. Within 3 to 5 days after the injury, you will have an increase, naturally, an increase of 3 to 10-fold in the number of stem cells in circulation. These stem cells don't know where to go. So how do they find the tissue that is in need of repair? Starting on the second day, the injured tissue, whichever it is, will start to release one specific compound called stromal-derived factor 1. When that compound connects to a receptor, specific receptor on the surface of stem cells, it will make the stem cells release adhesion molecule, cling to the capillary, and engage into a process of migration, and the stem cells will get into the tissue. Then we'll follow that signal to the site of the injury. Upon contact with cellular debris of that tissue, stem cells will multiply and become cells of that tissue. This is your repair system. Every single time you had an injury since you're born, this is a phenomenon that is taking place into your body. In this entire process, you release your stem cells, meaning you increase the number of stem cells in circulation. They need to circulate. They need to find the tissue that needs repair. They need to migrate in that tissue. They need to proliferate, differentiate. Of all these different steps, the one that has emerged in science as really the most meaningful, meaning the one that if you change that one, you get the greatest outcome, is how many stem cells you have in your blood. More stem cells in circulation means more are available to migrate tissues and participate in the process of tissue repair. So